Yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about this be Ozzy Osbourne's third studio album, Bark at the Moon. Now, it was a great album. So it was released on November 14th of 1983. Another great heavy metal album of his. By this time, the lineup did change. Definitely for sure changed because around this time, so I said here, let me see, with the aftershock of Randy Rose, Death Still Reverber, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Ozzy recruited LA-based guitarist Jake E. Lee and attempted to pull himself together to write and record this third studio album. It was tough because my dreams were. So nice. This here would be the first album without Randy Rhoads. So he got another guitarist after, when that happened in '82, I believe it was, Randy Rhoads. Yeah, so like the last album he was with was Diary of a Madman, the second studio album, which was out in '81. So this time, yeah, he got a new, after what happened, another guitarist for this album here. I found it was a great album. Definitely. So at this time, Ozzy Osbourne is on vocals, Jake E. Lee is on guitar, backing vocals, Bob Daisley on bass, backing vocals. At this time, Tommy Aldridge is on drums. So this would be the first album to feature Tommy Aldridge, because he played with lots of bands from Black Oak, Arkansas to, I believe, White Snake, so many others. Also Bob Airy or Don Airy, Don Airy on keyboards. So the only difference was the drummer, which they had Tommy Aldridge and Jake E. Lee on guitar and backing vocals. So that'd be his first album with Ozzy Osbourne. Very first album with him. So I found this here was another great album. Said it was released on November 14th of 1983. Another great heavy metal album here. So it starts off with Bark at the Moon. You're no different. Now you see it, now you don't. Rock and Roll Rebel. Center of Eternity. So Tired. The 4-minute and 20-second song, Slow Down. Waiting for Darkness, and also that was the last song. So 8 songs originally on this album here. So this album here, included two bonus tracks, which includes Spiders and One Up, the B side. So like I said, the original had 8. Great album. So they did release, I believe that year, released a music video for Bark at the Moon. Here's the back of it. Another great album of his here. Let me show you the inside. Let me show you the inside here. Those shows all pretty much a lot of his albums he released on the back here. Let me see here. Yeah, this out here. Found this was another great album. So I know, like, what's darker? Bark at the Moon was definitely off this album here. It was a big hit. That year in '83, that became a big hit, and I believe he did release a music video for Bark at the Moon. I believe he did. Here's the back. But yeah, definitely, like, if you're a fan of his music, definitely recommend this one here. Another great album of his. Like I said, if you're into that kind of hard rock, heavy metal, like, definitely, this is definitely one to check out, for sure. So I'll go through the songs again. So it starts off with Bark at the Moon. You're no different. Now you see it, now you don't. Rock and Roll Rebel. Center of Eternity. So tired. Slow down. Waiting for Darkness. So the original, like, had eight songs. And then this here included actually 2 bonus songs, which included Spiders and One Up the B-side. Yeah, off this album here, I would have to say definitely Bark at the Moon would be definitely became a big hit of his. Another one is that also became a single was So Tired. As well. But yeah, like Bark at the Moon, I believe like that year he did release, if I'm not mistaken, music video for Bark at the Moon, I believe. Here's the back of it. But yeah, definitely a great album. Let me know what you think down below. If you heard this album before, or if you heard his music, what's your favorite song of his? So this be the last video that I do today. So I go through the song. So it starts off with Bark at the Moon, You're No Different, Now You See It, Now You Don't, Rock and Roll Rebel, Center of Eternity, So Tired, Slow Down, Waiting for Darkness, as well as two bonus songs on here, which include Spiders. And after that is One Up, the B side. So definitely, I found the album was amazing from start to finish, like the other one. Definitely a great album. If you haven't heard it before and you're a fan of Ozzy Osbourne, it's definitely worth checking out. Here's the back again. Here's all the songs. So let me know what you think down in the comments, and thank you so much for every single one of you supporting my channel. Greatly appreciate for that. So thank you very much. And yeah, so this will be the last video I do today. Thank you so much, and have a good day, and bye.